Good morning, hello, and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. So this morning, I'm going to revisit, I'm going to revisit the 54 millimeter, the WDT distribution tools from Normcore, okay? Hold on a second. Before we do, make sure my sound is up. Good, my sound is up. Excellent. By the way, so this is so this is more like inspired by the Duomo 8. Okay, Duomo 8 is the kind of like needle distribution tool from Korea. So a lot of copycats out there. Okay, a lot of copycats, and then I don't want to say this is a copy of that Normcore Duomo or the Duomo 8, but same concept. Okay, there's a lot of tools like this. So this is pretty much same as your homemade WDT tools. Okay, so this is my homemade WDT tools with acupuncture needle. You could buy one. Okay, you could buy. Hold on. Okay, hold on a second here. So you could buy the WDT tools, so 3D. Okay, you could buy that as well, or the acupuncture needle. So this one is pretty much next to nothing. Just need some wine cork and the needle. This one you have to buy from somewhere. This is J Kim. Shout out to Jay from California. It does 3D print. Okay, and if you want to spend money, so like this is also option as well. So this is the May for 54 millimeter, which means about 53 millimeter so made for this, made for Bravo Bristol Express, anything that's 54 millimeter. So inside is more like 53, exactly 54. So you don't want to get the 54. That's why if you buy kind of distribution tool, you go buy like 53.3, 53.3 or 53.5. But funny thing is, if you go with like 58 millimeter, it's different. 58, you go by the 58.5, okay? 58.6. So it's, I don't know. Comes to numbering system, does not make any sense, okay? But anyway, so this tool is made for 54 millimeter, your filter baskets. The Duomo 8 originally 58 millimeter. Duomo 8 never made a 54. So there's a lot of companies out there start making 54. And I thought about it, if you have a nice separate grinder at home, you might not need it, okay? Because, grind quality from, like larger burrs give you a fairly good, consistent the grind size. But again, if that's part of your routine, that's fine. But I was very curious about built-in grinder, because built-in grinder is not that consistent. Okay, you're gonna see a lot of clumps. So, again, if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to live streaming. So I'm gonna show you guys in a live setting here. I want you to be the judge, okay? Is that any good? All right? Yeah, let me know, okay? I hope you be the judge of that, and just let me know there. So I'm gonna change my camera angle for a second. Here we go. That's it. So I'm using the Bravo Barista Pro, and yeah, I'm not using the DF64P. I'm going to be focused on the built-in grinder today, yeah, because the built-in grinder, they're good. I think that's good enough, but it's gonna be, let's find out, okay? Enough talking. So I got 18 gram already dosed out here. This is the best money can buy, okay? If you have a Bravo, definitely get the 3D dosing funnel. And I like to the end, I like to tap it, okay? Kind of like single dose, just like the, the single dose bellow there. You can, pump it out. But I don't know, I like using this, okay, for Bravo. I'm just, something about it, instead of my single dose mod. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, you're gonna see a lot of clumps. Oh, pretty good. You see all the clumps there? By the way, so this is a Normcore version 3, okay, more like version 3. Version 1 was terrible. I thought version 2 has some issues. But it's some, just make sure if you got it, check the bearing, okay? Check the bearing, everything should be all freely spin, okay? That's very important. Whatever reason it's not spins well, send it back, okay? Make sure, tell them, hey, it's not working, so get the money back, because make sure you get it from Amazon, okay? But again, if you have everything, if everything works just like this, very freely, just spins around beautifully. All right. Has a lots of clumps there, lots of clumps. I'm just gonna put, so also you can adjust the height of a needle too, okay? I already adjust that, so it just spins it, okay? You can go fast. I know some people go slow. For me, I just like to go fast, right? Just go fast. Something about, just spins around, very satisfying, okay? That's it. Works pretty good. Okay, I see some, a couple of needle marks there, but so here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna temp it. Right, I'm just gonna temp. I like to use my puck screen. Put the puck screen on the top. Let's pull the shot. Let's pull the shot and see what kind of shot we're gonna get out of it. All right, here we go. I usually weight my shot, but for this case, I'm just wanna see the shot quality. Just using the needle tools and just to temp it. Looks pretty good. Just beautiful shots. Goodness. No problem on the top. Very clean. Yeah. And I have to say, you guys have heard me many times on my channel. Okay. I mean, if you are looking for one coffee machine right now, if you don't want to spend too much money, you don't want to break the bank, take a look at the Pro. Okay. I'm going to put the link down below from Amazon there as well. Yeah. If you're looking for one machine, yeah, get the Pro. Express has issues, but I heard that the new Bravo Barista Express comes with a 9 bar instead of like 14 or 15. So that might be worth it. Check it out as well, because with the Pro set up like 78 bar from the group head there, static pressure. But I heard that the Bravo Barista Express, the newer model coming out, set at 9, because the Express, yes, Express has some. They're using the thermal block instead of a thermal jet. So it takes a little longer to start in the morning. But we are talking about seconds here. Seconds, about 3 seconds to start. And then with Express, it's about 30 seconds. So, I mean, compared to my Duro boiler it's like 20, 30 minutes. So they're completely different. And Makes decent coffee too, I have to say. I mean, so let's try this coffee. So this is, let's see here. This is a Brent's Good Brothers coffee. Their espresso blend. Okay, very dark, rich. Cheers. By the way, thank you so much for supporting our channel over the years. I don't know, some of you missed, but we just passed 100,000. Okay, 100,000 subscribers. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Okay, I never thought about I'm gonna reach that number. So here we go. Dark, kind of like dark chocolate. I mean, pretty safe. Okay, very easy to dial in. Tastes good. I mean, at home, I usually drink medium to dark because all my family likes to drink like milk-based drink anyway. So, and then my coffee cave at my computer shop, and I usually do the medium to light roast. Anyway, yeah, let me know. Okay, what do you guys think about this tool? Okay, I mean, if you got the right one, that spins well, really fun to use. You know, really fun to use. It's gonna make you better coffee. Is this better than, you know, $10 3D print ones? Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. But it's gonna be fun to use. Sure, definitely more fun to use. And do you need after that any other tools after this? I mean, you guys need that? I don't know. Okay, I'm not sure, because it's all about the I mean, once you pass certain points, okay, once you pass certain point, your coffee hobby, now it's all about the, you know, start collecting gadgets. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of gadgets. I mean, like the puck screen, you need it? No, not really. Okay, you don't need, but you're gonna have a like really dry puck every time, and that's what I like it. Okay, they claim to give you a better distribution water. I mean, that's kind of, for me, that's secondary. Okay, my number one is kind of like give you the nice dry puck. Okay, so I mean, that's what I'm more care about. Anyway, just let me know in the comment section. I mean, if you have this, let me know. Okay, do you like it? I'm talking about the 54 millimeter, not the 58. 58, hit and miss. There's a lot of the needle WDT distribution tools out there on the web, and there, gosh, I know they have at least 5 or 6 different companies make that. Comes to 54, I bet you Normcore is the only company makes it. Okay, I think Normcore is the only company makes it. It's not cheap. All right, they're selling for what, $70 or so. Okay. Again, if you get this from whatever reason, make sure spin test. Okay, make sure you spins it well. If you have any kind of resistance when you spin, send it back. Okay, send it back there because you have no problem spinning it. I'm gonna shout out to Mr. Rainbow. Okay, Mr. Rainbow for the super sticker, I think. Super sticker, super chat there. Let's see here, let's take a look. I'm gonna take a look at some live question here, live chat question. I do have my laptop handy. Hold on. Shout out to you got some few people on this morning. Shout out to Joe. Okay, hold on. We got Joe, we got Rain, Wans, JC's on, we got Wolf is on, we got John's on as well. Okay, well, okay, medium to dark roast grab pleaser without, yep, sacrificing too much. We got a shout out to another John. Do you notice big difference with the puck paper? You know what, paper make a big difference for sure. Maybe I should do that tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video on that as well. Yeah, sometimes Rain said prefer without the paper. Yeah, because the paper increase the flow rate. So whatever you have the grind setting right now, let's say I'm at number 6 for grind setting. If you're using the paper, go down to 4. Okay, go down to 4 for the paper, because if not, it's gonna be so much fast. All right, hold on a second here, and I've got the Brian. Shout out to Brian. Let's see. We have Scotttown Media. Again, shout out to Joe, not to Joe, and we've got the Mr. Rainbow Jonathan as well. We also shout out to Coffee Canadian Guy. Okay, Canadian Coffee Guy. I think Canadian Coffee Guy is, he must be in Canada. Okay. Okay, so I got the Mr. Rainbow hooked me up with super chat there as well. Yeah, this is great. Again, it's been like 3.5 years. I started the channel, so pretty much all my videos, how to clean the Bravo Barista Express and Pro. So a lot of cleaning videos over the years. But last couple years or so, kind of like branch out to like grinder. Talk about the grinder. Big thanks to Joe. So make sure to check out Joe's website, Espresso Outlet too. Joe is like Mr. DF64 in America. So I mean, he has the market on DF. If you have any question on DF, I think he's in the live chat right now, so ask him. Okay, ask him about the DF64 or 68. No, not 68. The 83. So Joe, I gotta start playing with the 83 more, because 83 is kind of like the betweener. So 64 is extremely popular, as you guys know, and then we have the 98, the big boys there. The 83 is right in between. Okay, your options are somewhat limited. I believe you only have one option on burst, maybe 2, compared to 64 has like quite a few options. And 98, obviously, goodness, I mean, that's too much. Okay, too much money for a lot of people. So, all right, let's take a look at one more time for live chat. Look like Peter just joining. Okay, John say, as someone drinks almost light roast, moving off okay, Bravo grinder. Yes, definitely. JC from Berzon. I mean, if you're using, dark roast, medium to dark, the built-in grinder are just fine. Okay, but if you start drinking lighter roast, something bright, because you want to taste the tasting notes. Obviously, you want to use a bigger burst sets and more, clarity. Yeah, it's gonna be different. Okay. But you know what? Maybe I should do another comparison coming week. I do have some lighter roast, so maybe let's compare between DF64. So even though this is a DF64E, pretty much the same grinder. Okay, it has a 64 millimeter in there. So yeah, so DF64E. Compare that with Koenigsegger here. I wonder I'm gonna tell the difference in the flavor, the tasting notes. Wolf asking me, what is my dream machine? You know what? I thought I had dream machine, but start making coffees. I want something easy, okay? I mean, my dream home machine. It's not a dream home machine, but you know what? I'm perfectly happy with the Pro, because it's kind of like guilt-free. I didn't have to worry about my kids are messing up my coffee machine, or you don't have to have a separate grinder. So at home, I mean, this is it. Okay, this is my kind of like the ideal coffee machine. Okay, Bravo Barista Pro model. Now, I mean, they have a lot of models out there. Touch, they got Impress, they got the Dual Boiler, Oracle. I mean, at home, I'd be perfectly happy with the Pro. Okay. You guys hear me many times. So because it's fast, give you plenty of the steam power as well. Yeah, definitely the Pro is way to go, for my opinion. I'm talking about home. if your family drinks medium to darker roast a lot, yeah. So this is a machine. If you are single at home, loves coffee, and then that's different story, right? So now you have the money, now you have the space, and then maybe like something like that. I go spend money on like GS3, okay, the La Marzocco GS3, and match that with maybe like 2 separate grinder, okay. So it's going to be Titus as my grinder, and I need a good conical, okay. So I'm gonna have a good flat burr and good conical burr. So my setup's going to be GS3, Titus 98, the flat burr there. Maybe comes to burrs wise, I go with, I don't know. I mean, that's something that you have to something play with, okay? And then my conical is gonna be like MC5, okay, Cafetet. So I mean, that's kind of like my ideal setup for home. Okay, it's not gonna fit, all right? It's not gonna fit in my kitchen, but if you ask me, that is kind of like my ideal setup. All right, hold on a second here. Let's take a look at you got the Hunk is also joining us as well. Oh yeah, Bambino Plus. Let's not forget the Bambino Plus, guys. All right. Yeah, John is correct. Bambino Plus is also the new one. No, new one just came out, the Bambino Plus. I believe that's thermojet as well. So they're really fast. Yeah, half the size. Okay, Bambino Plus. You still need to get a separate grinder, all right? So you still have to have a grinder. So again, I mean, if you're at home with the family, I think Pro is kind of like the ultimate, the home coffee machine for like busy family, for sure, because my wife uses it daily, my son uses it, and I don't have to worry about they're mess things up. Yeah, I don't have to worry about, you know, they're gonna scratch the machine, anything like that. So only thing I gotta do is just clean it, okay? And they prompt you when to clean, when to descale. This is an easy machine to work with. Let's see here. And the dogmen say GS3, MC5, and Titus equal to divorce paper. Okay, so I mean, I need a new kitchen for that. Okay, so let's put that in numbers. So GS5 is around like $8,000. Okay, 8,000. Okay, you got $8,000. So if you're gonna add some, you know, bells and whistles, maybe $9,000. So I think let's say $8,000 for the GS3. Titus is about $10,000. So this is 18,000. The MC5 is around $3,000. So $21,000. Okay, 21 grand. I mean, that's just for the machine and my 2 grinder. And we are talking about tools. Okay, if you are spending that kind of money, you are going to buy some tools. Get yourself a nice block potty, all right, and some various tools. That set you back another 1,000. So now, I mean, we are talking a lot of money, folks. Okay. We are talking a lot of money. And then once you have all the setup done, and because you have a GS3, ideally you want to plumb it, okay? You want to plumb it. That sets you back another couple $1,000 to plumb it. And now you got to start buying some good coffees, because you don't want to drink Lavazza or Starbucks on your GS3. You're not going to do that. So you're going to start spending like $30, $40 per pound on your coffee beans. So again, it's an expensive hobby, okay? Once you really get into the coffee, we are talking about the top tier tools, and coffee machine and gadgets. Yeah, but still cheaper than you know, some other hobbies you guys have. I know some of you into like riding motorcycle or mountain bike or whatever. A friend of mine, he just bought his new carbon fiber bicycle for like 10 grand. 10 grand. I mean, he told me that's kind of like the low end of it. So there's something he likes is like 15,000. And getting a motorcycle, nice one, costs you about 15 to 20 grand. Sports car, forget about that. I mean, that's, you know, that's, so, I mean, if you have extra money, I mean, coffee is pretty fun hobby to get into, okay? Really fun hobby to get into. So, because the top of the line and equipment, well, less than 20 grand. We are talking about the top tier. I mean, we are talking about best of the best. You can get the setup for your coffee bar setup for like 20 grand for your coffee hobby. That's still a lot cheaper than fancy sports car for sure. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna take a look at one last time for your live questions. Okay, so let's see. We got some few people on. We got John. Okay. The Pro is a single boiler. Okay, by the way, so it's not even boiler. See, this is like the vibrator pump. So you can, yeah, it's kind of like single boiler style. You can only brew. Okay, and then you cannot brew and steam at the same time. You have to go one at a time. All right. Okay, we got the car parts. We got Tim. Yeah, Wolf say, yeah, photography, man. Talk about expensive hobby too. Photography, goodness. The camera and lens, very expensive. You got the Catherine. That's where you got Brian. Yep. Brian says he's gonna buy the Harley Davidson for 21 grand there. Yeah. So again, I mean, coffee is your hobby. That's great. I mean, goodness. Now you have a lot of options, okay? But if coffee is just like me, you know, just want a good coffee in the morning, get the caffeine fix every single morning, something good, fast. You know what? Again, I mean, I always go back to this machine. So this is, I prefer, someone asked me, I think it's a Brian asked me, after Ryan. I mean, I take this coffee machine over, okay, my Lilette Bianca. All right, at home. I'm talking about at home, okay? Because I don't want to deal, you know, I don't want to deal with the maintenance and cleaning. Yeah, I just rather have this coffee machine at home. So I hope that answers question there. Again, yeah, let me know if you have this, the Normcore distribution tool. Is that any good? I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. All right, I think I'm really having fun with these tools. And comes to maybe next couple of days, let's play with some paper, all right? Let's play with some puck paper as well. And what else? And then we're gonna do some comparison on light roast, all right? Built-in grinder versus DF. Okay, should be fun. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday morning. And let's see here. Okay, Dogman, let's see here. Okay. Team, OPB. Okay, you got the whole bunch of comments, but I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful Sunday morning.